Hey, welcome everyone. This is our second episode of the podcast. So obviously the last one was like mainly just based about Fortnite, and today we're going to be doing slightly different topic, but it's based on us actually. So we're going to be talking about our YouTube channels. Let me pick someone. Jaden, do you want to go first? Anything you got to say?
Yo, alright, I'm down. So like Jake just said, last episode was about Fortnite, and we're gonna do more other stuff. So like, also comment down below what other things we could talk about. Like we just said, today's gonna be about YouTube. And wait, do you want me to start?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can talk about like growth of channels. Like, if anyone wants to go ahead, then like, I guess we can talk about how we grow our channel. So anyone want to go?
I don't mind. I'll go first. Yeah. So
Alright, yo.
I started uploading, bro. Like I've been properly on YouTube this year, like 2021. I mean 2020. Sorry, like I went really hard that year, and yeah, man, it's been about 2 years, but I've just been on it, man. I say one thing though, if you really want to grow YouTube, yeah, consistency is key, man. Like you can't just go missing for a week. Like I've noticed, like if I go missing for a week, like all my subs like stop clicking on the videos and like, my video views go down and stuff. I say consistency is the most important thing if you're trying to make it big. But yeah, Ryzen, what was you gonna say?
Well, for me actually, it was basically my channel started basically at the beginning of Fortnite. I just uploaded some random things on, just random Fortnite things that was trending at the time, like we all still do, and it kind of went from there. I think with my advice with YouTube, it used to be more about luck. You could make whatever you wanted, and for some reason it would actually be a lot easier to grow back in the day. But coming like nowadays, honestly, like the biggest thing you have to do is just keep up with what everyone wants to see. Make things that's demanded, make things that people want to see. And you can't make a video like coming first in this Fortnite game because people aren't going to want to see that. You got to think of what would you search up yourself and create that. Anyways, that's what I have to say.
Yeah, Ryzen, I feel that point so much, man. Like if you actually like had a YouTube channel a couple years ago, it was way easier back then. I feel like a lot of people, bro, like yo. Actually, kids in my school making YouTube channels. Like literally, everyone's got a YouTube channel now, trying to make it happen. Like it wasn't back. There wasn't no competition. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of competition now, man. Honestly, but yeah.
So
you definitely have to be like. Wait, what were you saying, sir?
No, I was gonna say you go.
You definitely have to be doing like something different than everyone else, or like than most people at least, or no one's gonna find you, because there's always gonna be someone bigger than you that's doing the same thing pretty much. So
yeah, no, for real. Surfer, how do you come up though? What was your first video?
I started my channel in like 2017. I was like 9, maybe 8 or 9, and I used to just do like soccer videos in my backyard, so that was pretty interesting. And then I just didn't upload for a while, and then I posted like 2 videos, and they were just literally like called shopping sprees. It was just clips of me buying stuff in Fortnite, and like both of them got over 100,000 views.
Yeah, I'm on your channel right now.
Yeah, and then after that, I started averaging like 1,000 views per video, and it just kind of went up from there. And what I've noticed is like it's a lot about consistency.
Yeah,
Timing is really important, especially if you're doing news and stuff like that. Like when Fortnite posts something or something like that, like that people are really hyped about, you gotta upload it right then. You can't wait 2 hours, because then so many people would have done it before you, and you'll be at the bottom of search results.
Yeah, Surfer, that's such a good point, man. Honestly, you gotta get your video out there as quick as possible, man.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, so I've got a question for you guys that I think is quite a tough thing to say, so I'm just gonna say anyway. So like, what changed in our mindset? So basically, what I mean by that is, when we started to grow, how did we think differently? Like, or was the mindset always the same throughout YouTube? I'm gonna give it over to Cameron first.
What do you mean by mindset, bro?
So like were you always motivated like before? Were you kind of thinking, I want to do this? Like, yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah, so honestly, bro, I always wanted to do YouTube, man. My older brother had a YouTube with like 15,000. You know, Obey Alliance.
Yeah.
Some of you may know that, you may not. But yeah, he was in Obey and stuff, man. And I've just always seen him as a role model, man. That's why I started my YouTube, because of him. But yeah, man, that's why I started YouTube. But once the views start coming in and stuff, you get motivated eventually, man. Like there's people messaging me on Twitter saying, "Yo, where's your streams?" Like that does really hype me up, man. Like it keeps me going. But yeah, I see like if you're underrated and stuff, no one's really pushing you. I feel like it can flop. But yeah, man, that's what I think, bro.
Yeah, because like with me, when I used to not get viewers and stuff like that, I'd be like, I wouldn't really care about what I upload or like, or when I do it, because I'm like, what's the point? My grandma and my mom are gonna be watching this anyway.
Yeah,
It's not like I have, but like once I actually started getting people watching, I'm like, people like what I'm doing. People want to see me do more of this, so I want to. I mean, like they're subscribing, they're supporting me for completely free.
Yeah,
So
like you
why don't
feel
I give them
supported.
the content they want? And like, it's
Yeah.
never been about money for me because I didn't even realize I could really make money off of it for a while.
Oh, I think for all of us, it was never about money, man. We just had a
Yeah.
passion,
Yeah.
So,
and the money
like,
eventually just swung by. You know what I'm saying?
you can
I don't think
definitely tell what a person's motivation is.
Yeah. I just think, yeah, exactly, man. You can tell, man. You can generally tell.
Yeah, I think it's weird because I think we all started YouTube when everyone wanted was kind of getting big from doing the most random thing like KSI could go in public and say something random, and people could make videos on Vine and then grow on YouTube, and like they've got millions of followers now from that. And I think that it's weird because from how I see it, our mindset is I try my best not to not think about money because you don't want to, because you want to enjoy it, but it's quite hard because when you see numbers going down and up, it's like it's really interesting to see the difference in change. I've always noticed that if it goes down, it's like such a letdown and you feel like negative and stuff. But then you tell yourself like, oh, it's fine. It's just like next month will be better, and then you do better next month, and that's such a high. And it's just I don't know. I just like that feeling.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like YouTube views are up and down, man. You just gotta keep pushing, man.
Mm.
You're gonna have your up period, you're gonna have your down period, man. You just gotta keep going, man. But yeah, have we got any topics to move on to? I think Logic had one. You got, like,
Yeah, so like I'm sure loads of viewers wanted to like click on like tips. So I guess we could talk about investment. That's the topic I wanted to talk about. It's like what you could
investment.
invest to get better at YouTube.
oh, that's quite good. Ryzen, you wanna start
Yeah.
first?
This is a tough topic. So what do you mean like exactly? Can you be
So
tell me more specific?
I'll give an example real quick. So for example, I don't have a PC at the moment, so obviously I'm investing in a PC to improve my quality. So like what tips would you give to viewers to invest in to make their videos 100 times better?
Surfer, did you want to say something?
So it depends what you're doing. But if you want to do gaming, you definitely need a mic that's gonna work. There's no way you can grow a gaming channel, or it's gonna be extremely hard to grow a gaming channel without being able to talk to them and stuff.
Yeah. You could even just get a cheap mic for like under like 10 quid.
Yeah, man. The mic I'm using right now is
As long as it
25.
works.
Literally only 25. It's pretty
Yeah.
cheap.
I feel like it depends what channel you're running though, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it really matters, yeah. But yeah.
Because like
Ryzen,
if you're trying to do a vlog, if you're trying to do like a vlog channel, it'll be harder because like cameras and all that are like quite expensive. So
yeah, I just feel like though. I feel like even if you are starting with no budgets, I'm pretty sure most of us in here started with no budgets, and eventually you got money from YouTube,
Yeah.
and then you bought your piece and stuff. And for me, it wasn't like that. My mom bought it for me. I can't lie, but I feel like Surfer. I'm pretty sure Surfer bought his PC off his first YouTube check. Was that right, Surfer?
yeah, my parents helped me. Like they paid for like half of it. My parents have always bought me like whatever I kind of want or need for that kind of stuff. Now I buy stuff for myself, especially if it's like more expensive. But like they paid for like my PS4 when I started and my like headset and whatever.
Yeah, I feel like if you got someone like if your parents believe in you and stuff, you got good parents, man. Like yeah, man. I feel like you can make it happen, but honestly, if you got a 480p camera, you're gonna have to make it work with it. Like honestly.
100%. Like from this, if I have to give you guys one tip about YouTube, the most important thing about YouTube, in my opinion, is thumbnails. If you can self-teach yourself to make thumbnails, sorry, that was a nice voice crack. If you can teach yourself to make nice thumbnails that people want to click, then that's huge. Because you need to understand the thing is like tags. Yeah, they're good. Description, all this stuff that you guys want to put in your videos. I generally think that the number one priority has to be thumbnails, and people spend a lot of money paying people to make them for them. So I would say that the best investment, even though it doesn't cost anything to you, is to teach yourself how to create thumbnails.
Yeah. That's facts. I want to talk about one more thing, and then hopefully one of you guys have got a little topic ready.
Yeah.
But I would think, if you're actually gonna start a YouTube, just go for it, man. Like, there's gonna be them people that are just gonna hate this, that.
Yeah.
You just gotta ignore them, man. For real. So
Yeah.
ignore them.
A thing that motivates me is like, yeah, I have people hating, but like, I bet you 99% of those haters would really like to have a YouTube channel that's doing well or whatever.
If we're oh yeah, and I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, basically, there's only one of you in the world, man. Show the world what you're about, man. There's only one of you in the whole
That's
world.
so true.
That's
Yeah.
You're so unique, man. You gotta think about it. Do yourself, man. But yeah, any of you guys got a new topic lined? Rising, hopefully.
I do, yeah, I do. Okay, so I just wanted to. This is a little bit away from this, but I wanted to see if you guys had like any ideas on what like the future of social media could be. If you guys don't have anything, that's fine. But what do you think it would? Will it change a lot? Do you guys think that the social media will change?
Even in the past, even recently, like I see a lot, like just like YouTube ads or whatever. A lot of companies are paying for, like ads on YouTube videos or whatever, rather than ads on TV and stuff like that.
I feel like
brands are gonna start taking advantage of how many people are using YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, just whatever.
Yeah, for me, man, like YouTube's taking over my TV life, man. Like that's how big it is. Like, none of you guys actually watch TV anymore.
I do.
No, I don't.
Other than sometimes for like sports games or whatever, I cannot remember the last game I watched.
Back in the day, like when I was younger, man, I used to watch TV, and I'm thinking about it. I've not watched TV in years, man. I'm sure Rising hasn't as well.
No, I actually do. I watch Netflix all the time, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but Netflix is that's already TV.
But we're talking about like actual shows.
Yeah, like
yeah,
TV.
I mean like I don't know. I
don't.
was thinking more like broadcasted stuff kind of thing.
Because literally, what Cameron was saying about YouTube taking over, I'm literally looking at my TV remote now, and there's literally a YouTube button on the remote.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Massive.
true.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Also, one thing I wanted to say is I'm excited to see if like new social medias come up. Like as we knew, like TikTok has blown up a lot recently. So I wonder if there'll be like a new major social media.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about. Do you guys think there's ever gonna be something like YouTube again? Or
Yeah.
do you think
Nah, not
YouTube's
YouTube. I don't know.
think YouTube is really good, especially if you're like wanting to make money off social media. YouTube's definitely the best place because like I saw this thing that YouTube paid like 30 billion to creators in the past year or something.
Yeah. I saw that as well. Yeah.
But you also need to compare it to like on TikTok. I've got a friend who's quite big on TikTok, and he's told me that every 1,000 views, every 1,000,000 views you get like £3, which if you think about it, it's not even that good. But then with YouTube, the rates change a lot, and I think that with whatever your idea is or your business idea is, YouTube is definitely the way, because there's so many people that want to see what you're making, and that's why whatever you make, if you just keep on doing that every single time, in like 2 months, your results will like skyrocket.
It will show, man. It will show for real, man.
Yeah,
it will show, man.
I agree.
It will show, man. It will show for real. Yo, anyone else got any topics?
Got any other topics or not?
No, I don't have any.
I think I've got one. What do you guys think? Of like, like me and I run a couple separate channels. So like, what do you guys think about that?
Do
you guys think that's all right? Or yeah, go on, Razan.
I think it's like you got to be ahead of the game. Like if you're, I know that you make another. You've obviously got your main Fortnite one, and then you've got a clips one. I think. And then I think that like with doing this, if you're on top of it, not only will this be good, like a good investment, and you'll see more numbers, and it will also give you more motivation to realize what you can like achieve. So for me, it's when I finish making a video and I upload it, instead of being like, okay, I've done, I can relax, I want to be like, okay, I can do another thing. I can do another thing. If I keep doing this, who knows what I can achieve? That's how I say it.
Yeah. No, like, I'll just keep pushing, man. Like, I'll try push out a video each, like one for my channel, one for my other channels. But yeah, man. Surf, what do you think about that?
Like, I feel like it's definitely, I mean, for me, I don't think I'd be able to run a second channel. I mean, depending on what it was, but I find it really hard because I already sometimes will struggle to find ideas from my main channel, and with not a lot of time with school and everything, I don't think I could. But if you have the time to do it, I would definitely say work on multiple things, because if especially like on some social medias, like, cause if you get shadow banned or like something like that, if something happens, you at least have something to fall back on.
True.
Especially with like TikTok, I know we're talking about YouTube, but TikTok you can just get shadow banned randomly, and if that happens to your thing and that's your only thing, then you kind of are screwed. unless you have a
agreed,
really
man.
low fan base to get them all back.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think that's all of the topics that we have, man.
Does anyone else
Yeah.
have anything else? I think that we could go a lot more into depth. So, honestly, guys, if I'm going to be honest, so for the people watching right now, we're all planning on doing a live stream for the latest Fortnite item shop. Because we wanna promote this podcast more, and I think that you guys will enjoy them in the future, anyways. But we're gonna make them a lot better in the future, anyways, and it's gonna be exciting to see what happens. I appreciate all of you for watching until this point. Like Logic said at the beginning, if you guys have anything you'd like us to talk about, we'd honestly do anything because we're running a little bit low on ideas, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Make sure you guys.
Oh, like, what would you guys want to see on screen as we're going? Would you guys let us
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
That's no use stressing on that as well, man. Yeah, for real. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of the podcast for today. All of our social medias are linked in the description. Make sure you leave a like if you did enjoy it. Make sure you sub, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. But yeah, man, that's been a Limit Podcast. You've been amazing. Peace.